Hey friends, welcome back. Friends, in our previous lecture we have understood that how to pass a list as a argument of a constructor with reference to Spring's framework. Now in this particular video we will extend our knowledge and we will try to pass a set instead of a list as a argument of a constructor. So that would be interesting. Let's proceed further. Now before proceeding further, let us also understand what is the difference between set and a list. If I navigate to this bike insurance class, then here we have this list, and if I navigate to this beans.xml, then in this particular list we have these three values: John, Ron and Mike. For example, if I copy a value and paste it once again, and I will change the name to, for example, John again. So we have two Johns, one Ron and one Mike. So this value John is repeated now. But in the case of list, it doesn't matter. List is simply a list of elements and it will show all the elements even if there are repetitive values. For example, in here we are displaying John for multiple times. But in the case of list, we will truncate the repeated values, and this is the only difference between list and sets. So if I again navigate into this bikeinsurance.java file and change this list to set, then what happens? I have already included this package, so need not to include it once again, and we can also get rid of this import now. Alright. So this is good now, and we need not to change anything inside this method. So this is perfect. If I now navigate to this beans.xml and change this list to set again, let me change this as well, then our program is up and running and it would be now handling a set. And let me show you this output. In here we have John listed multiple times, and we haven't changed values. We still have John multiple times. But even now, if I execute this user.java, then what happens? Then as a characteristic of set, the multiple entries would be truncated. So once John is listed, the yet another entry of John is truncated automatically. So this is the difference between set and list, and the implementation part is almost same. In fact, in our forthcoming lecture we will see how to work with property. If there is a property getter and setter, how to handle the property with reference to list as a argument. So an interesting video is coming up. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.